behind me, behind me. Woo, 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 woo. So I got this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to up the opacity because I don't think 30 minutes is quite enough for that to have dehydrated enough to have gotten darker. I could be wrong. But let's add some night to this sky. Oh, that light is not on and it wiggled as if to tell me. Okay. Sure, hauntedness. I'm sure I left it tippy. Otherwise, you know, hail Satan and all. Keep that orange fade. The sun is our light source. Hiya. I checked out your Instagram. Pausing. I liked a few of your pieces. It's not exactly my style, and I'm wondering. Gosh, I think I just dipped my fuzzy sweater. I'm wondering if you're interested in doing a couple of drawing exercises. I have been getting exponentially better every single day, and if you'd like to know more, I'd be happy to describe a thing that you can do every day, and it's totally fun. And well, it could take only like 30 minutes, and if you were looking for something to draw, well, I got an idea for you if you want it. I was painting a little bit during my show because it was dry enough and there was just no green here, and I needed more green. I've got some Crayolas nearby. In fact, I've got some fuzzy caterpillar crayons that are like diamond shaped and they're fun. And I had bought them mistakenly thinking that they were watercolors and then they were crayons. So I used them for my Revelry, and actually I could work them into this Revelry here. I could use it to resist the watercolors, but, well, I describe it every day anyway. So I listen to the Draftsman podcast and a bunch of other art podcasts for all different genres of art and music. But my favorite by far is the Draftsman podcast. And those, well, one is a senior art teacher. They're both draftsmen. It's Marshall Vandruff and Stan Prokopenko. And they have a website called, well, Stan has a website called Proko.com. And, well, he's buddies with Marshall Vandruff anyway. And Marshall Vandruff teaches a whole bunch of things, and he's currently leading the podcast to formulate a course on perspective drawing that even a child could understand, which is wonderful. And he also has a creative drawing class that everybody absolutely loves, and he described a thing to do. And I've been doing that every day for 111 days as of today. And I've been getting like so much better. And so the first exercise is look at something, anything at all. And then, we're semi-pandemic around here. So I really haven't been going outside too much. So what I've been doing is like looking at like particular rooms in the apartment that I'm in. Let's see if he said anything. What's the idea? I thought you were gonna follow. Okay, but you don't have to if you don't want to. My apologies. I follow thousands of artists, and I don't want to hurt your feelings, but Uh, your art isn't a style I am inclined to want to see. But what I'm describing to you, my idea, I do this every day and I've been getting better, significantly better. And if you did this every day, I would kind of like to see your level of improvement. I'm not saying what you do is bad, and perhaps this is just your style and that's what you like. But what I do every single day is I look at one thing and then I spend 15 minutes trying to draw that thing from memory. And the first day it was like this is an exercise in learning to draw from imagination. And so if I'm able to, here, let me go grab one. I did one today. I put up my Christmas tree and I put Halloween decorations into it. And I could unseat my enormously heavy phone, but in about 13 minutes, I recreated my living room, but I'm not going to be showing off my tree just yet because my phone is very heavy and is currently charging. So, but you don't have to pick a whole room. You can pick an object or anything and just spend 15 minutes every single day. I count up and I am on day 111 and I currently have my Christmas tree up and it's got a whole bunch of Halloween fun stuffs in it. And, I like your stuff, I do. I liked the ones I will like. If you go through my stuff, you might notice that I exist in a different art genre than yourself. I'm not asking you to change or do something different. If that's how you like to do it, then by all means go ahead. But I recommend spending that 15 minutes every day just to try it. It doesn't need to be a whole room, but it could be any object. Sorry, I had to walk and put that on top of my fridge. But it could be any object, anything that you like to see. It could be a piece of art even that you like. Real quick, I'm going to dip in the concentrated watercolor. But there is a tandem exercise. This is an exercise for creative drawing. You notice you mentioned you were smoking and drinking, so I assume you're of age to do that stuff, or at least reasonably close to age to do that stuff. So the second, I was going to describe, I didn't finish the thought leading up to it. So the second exercise is, it's relearning creativity as an adult. And so what you'll do is you'll pick any music that you'd like to listen to. I go with a different album every day. And you listen to whatever music you'd like to listen to, and pick whatever medium that you like. You could use your crayons, or you could use anything that's nearby. You could use, I don't know, a coffee filter or fucking ketchup if you like. But what you do is you revel with it. You listen to the music and you move around with whatever medium you have chosen. You just sort of dance with it. I did one of those today. On the previous streams, this has potential for disaster as this is still wet. But this is today's 111th of this exercise. And in the first week, I was like crying and stuff like, "Wah!" But eventually you get past it, and these two exercises together help unlock some ability that you might have going further with your art. It's definitely worked for me, but I apologize. I will not be following your crayon drawings at present. I bet you could do spectacular stuff, but you'd have to get just a little bit better. Also, your account is rather new, and apologies, but I don't think I need to keep up with irregular posts. I post every single day. You're welcome to unfollow if you find this offensive, but I only follow what I want to see. Sorry. Okay, so now I'm going to put red in these diamonds and decide where I'm going to put a diamond on this goose duck a jig. Also, maybe I should put that orange in. Let's put that orange in before I forget about it again. And I'm gonna go back to listen to Marc Maron, and he's interviewing George Clooney. I gotta get a little bit closer. He's got a tootsie here. Wait, where's that footsie? That's a tail. Right, that's a tail. And that's above the tail. And there's just sort of a suggestion of a foot. I had drawn 2 feet, but one of them is gone now. And while I have this orange, let's add a couple of more stria in the sky. See, the thing about art is anyone absolutely can do it. And I do it every day, and it's my mantra. Draw every day, draw every day. Just about every post is labeled draw every day, paint every day. And, well, this is 111 as of this exercise. If you go back 111 days ago, you'll find that my daily posts on Instagram, they're not the same. They've changed, and I happen to think it's for the better. And also, I'm going to make a gigantic painting! Just enormous. I'm going to spend 3 hours working on that tomorrow, and if I hadn't have done this stuff, I really wouldn't have gotten that far. It'd still probably be, well, on 6x6 squares. It didn't really seem that... Well, he didn't like any of my stuff, so I don't know if he liked this kind of art even. If that's your style, that's cool. It's not mine. Not exactly what I'm going for. Kind of want to put some more red. Some more red. Red brush. Goodness. Oh, that's right. I was going to put red anyway. Let's bring that a little bit closer so I'm not reaching too far away. They're talking about the Baldwin incident. I don't need to hear everybody's take on it. I would not feel safe with any kind of gun. That blobbed. Why are you blobbing? I didn't want you to blob. I shouldn't have done it so close to doing the orange. Why? Why? Okay, well, I'll do this diamond. It's really huge. Hopefully that'll dry soon because I didn't cover too big an area. I'm still listening to that interview, but there are some amazing things you can do with crayons that are not including melting them and doing some trendy thing. And, well, I bet you could do some amazing work with it. If you're going to draw every day. If you could part with just 15 minutes a day on the memory, and I tend to go for 40 minutes on the Revelry. I stream them most times when it's when it's functional. I stream them. And I don't know if it truly feels wonderful to do the Revelry. And initially the memories they'll come out like trash. You won't remember it. But eventually you learn a different way of seeing a thing. And I swear it's the most immensely rewarding thing to get past a block of that. You seem pretty fearless. You draw what you want to draw, but I don't know, if you was looking to draw something I might be inclined to see, that would be the way to get there. Apologies for the cruelty. Okay. This side, it's pretty dry. still kind of in a state of shock that I'm listening to Marin right now. I haven't listened in years at this point. Putting diamonds on his goose. Diamond goose. Let's give him red feet. Is that another foot? If you would say something, I kind of worried you might not be okay. If you left, that's fine. I hope you are well. And I do like some of your crayon stuff. I do. In fact, I went and I liked that. The parts that I did like. I'm starting to love those clouds. Kind of want to get some blue in here. A darker hue in here. Poor connection, always so poor. Ah! So I'm going to take this brush. And I'm going to add some water to this ultramarine. Where's my dropper? Look, I got a dropper.